Ooh. What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Libra for the month of July 2024. Specifically, the most positive, exciting thing that's going to be happening to you in the month of July 2020. So, let's get right into it. I have already... Oh, wait, no, I didn't do the thing where I say, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me and a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, Libra, so let's get right into it. So, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Okay. So right off the bat, I do think that this is a pairing. They came up both as night signs, which is an air sign, which is you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is, to me, indicative of, I definitely feel like this is a partnership, because usually when we get, it's two different people and two different genders, so this is a gender bender deck, but I do definitely see this as probably being some sort of potential working together, either with somebody that is romantically attached to you or not. It is still working together with somebody. Most of the time when we get a king and a queen paired together, they are a power couple. So I'm going to say it's kind of the same here, where one of you definitely is going to be more so of the one in charge, higher thinking, but they are kind of the same person where, hold on, what did I drop? I swear I just heard something drop. Where the Queen of Swords is somebody that is... Let's start with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is not a page. He is a knight, which means he travels in between being young and immature and also extremely mature, but he comes in and out really fast because he is just chaotic. He's a knight. That's what knights do. They're traveling. He's just the fastest moving energy for this deck. And it represents that he kind of goes in and out of being highly mature and highly immature. Sometimes he can be the black and white thinking, his truth is the only kind of truth, but he really fights for justice, he fights for equality, he fights for what his truth is, and he's kind of quick to jump back and forth between things, but he is still in it to become a leader. Now, when we have somebody that is that kind of leader, the Queen of the Queen of Swords, she is somebody that is going to be more feminine with what she does, but nonetheless, she is an incredibly good leader. She is the people's champion. He's going to be the people's champion as well. It represents that she is somebody that is incredibly good with the way that she talks, and she can understand how to talk to people for leadership. She is a very good leader. She'd give you the shirt off her back. If she found out that you were betraying her trust or doing something behind her back, she would instantly stop and just cut you out of her life, because she understands that she's been through way too much pain, and she understands who she needs and who she does not need in her life, what energy she does and does not need. So it's kind of like if you prove to her that there is something that you have done that is, that she would probably view as false, it's probably for a good reason for her part. Now, that's not always to say that it's actually 100% of the time the truth, but because she is a queen and she is very high thinking, the majority of the time this is something that she does correctly. Now, the Six of Pentacles coming out for this represents an equal give and take. There's fairness to be had in the situation. So I specifically think that even though this is kind of like a card of the haves and have-nots, where somebody's being kind of like snooty about it, I see this more as being fair, and I see working together directly with somebody that might also be your star sign, Libra, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or they could just be portraying this energy, but you're definitely working together with somebody that's very incredibly high mindset. Now, can I have one more card for what this all means here together and why it is so incredibly good? Okay, because you are working together with somebody fairly that you might have had. Maybe you were butting heads with this person because you were kind of the same energy. A lot of the same energies tend to butt heads a lot. That's common, but I definitely see that the reason why things are equal and fair is because there is some sort of love that you are giving this person. It can be either family love, it's emotional love, so take it how it resonates. It could be a family member, a friend, a best friend, a childhood best friend, an ex, somebody that you are currently dating or seeing, a marriage. It doesn't matter who this is. It would be marked by fairness with this person that would allow you to invoke in happy emotional connections with these people, and also with them and your set of friends. I see celebrations together with them and other people. But it doesn't have to be like that. It could just be a, you and them kind of celebration. But this does represent that the feeling of friendship is in the air, the feeling of love, like overall good company. And this is all happening because you are working together fairly with somebody. Now, I want to say that this is probably going to be a case where in the past this wasn't the case, because if it comes up now to being extremely good for you, it's probably going to be likely that you might have had some rough, like, butting head situations, maybe based on where they are at mature level and you aren't. You might be somewhere higher, or the energies could be reversed. But I think that it's overcoming some sort of period where you're trying to work something out. I see that happening, and I see that things are now fair because you have this kind of understanding with each other emotionally. But overall, this is a really, honestly, all of these are going to be good spreads, but this is a really good spread for you, Libra. Insanely good energy. I love it, and I love rooting for you, and I love you, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, my Moon Tribe. Bye.